Introducing the hardest survivor achievement in Dead by Daylight. If you already have this achievement, consider yourself lucky, as after the FNAF update, this is probably the hardest survivor achievement. The achievement Hemophobia sounds extremely straightforward on paper. In a public match, escape a disturbed ward without losing a single drop of blood. Now, the reason why this achievement is so difficult is because over the years, behavior has changed a lot of the in-game mechanics and offerings. Now, this achievement was extremely easy to cheese back in the day, because all you had to do was just load into a match with 4 players, 3 of them DC, and then you take the hatch. Obviously, this strategy doesn't work anymore thanks to the introduction of bots, so survivors quickly changed that method from DCing to just giving up on hook. But after the FNAF update, the ability to give up on hooks was changed. Although you can still easily give up on the first phase, the second phase no longer has an easy way to just immediately give up. On top of all that, they also changed map offerings so that instead of having a guaranteed chance to go to a map that you want, it's only 20%. But wait, there's more, because the Disturbed Ward has to share the realm with Father Campbell's chapel, which means it's a 50% on top of that 20%. So the best odds to get this map is a 10% chance every time you use the map offering. But let's say hypothetically, you, right now, want to get the achievement. Well, here's the easiest way to do that. You're going to want to be in a group with 3 other players, and you're going to need to bring the following offerings to both 1. Have the hatch spawn at the shack, and 2. Obviously go to Crow's Pen Asylum. The perks don't really matter except for up the ante, which one survivor is going to have to bring so that everyone can give up on hook. The person going for the achievement should bring a key that can open up the hatch just in case. So when you're lucky enough to roll that 10% and get to the map that you want, all 3 of the other survivors are going to want to try and make as much noise as possible and get sacrificed as quickly as possible. The person going for the achievement can obviously just hide by shack and just wait for hatch to spawn, where they can then just easily jump in it. Easy, there's the achievement. But then you just snap back to reality and realize that 90% of the time this isn't even going to happen, and the remaining 10% you just get a chance to do it. And if the killer's playing something like Legion, yeah, good luck with that one, buddy. And I didn't even mention trying to do this in solo queue, because it's just not happening.